happy to get back there, huh?
Yep. Yeah, the LCM mate's coming in now into the main beach. We thought they would have gone where we dropped the truck yesterday, but they've got a large water tank on board for the Bougainville Team site, and we're going to have to unload the truck, load it up with the water tank, and then go back to the team site, drop it, and go back and board the boat for Loloho. Okay, we're on volcanic sand at the moment. It seems quite thick enough to support the weight of the truck. You can gauge four-wheel drive. I don't think his exhaust sounds too good. That tank that's on board the LCM8 now, that's the one we have to load onto this vehicle. Better go and do it. Well, I've loaded the tank on, I've taken it back to the team site, dropped it off. Now I'm just waiting for the LCM8 to come back, drop the door, and I'll reverse on and we'll be on our way back to Loloho. Some of the people from Team Bougainville. We had to strip the truck mainly down to get the tank on, and I'll rebuild it when I get back on the boat. Little circle there in the middle is a bit of a dent. It's in steel, and it's got underneath Jonesy, the 3rd of the 10th 98. That's actually was made by a slingshot just the other day, and you got to realise that this is steel. And it made quite a dent. So just imagine what it would do to a human. Okay, as you can see, I'm back on board the LCM8. And you just put the door up, securing that, and we're off again. Should get into Loloho about 3 hours and 10 minutes. That's Camp 6 over there where the PNG BF live at the moment. Okay, we're just moving back now into the entrance. There's Brunei.
Go alongside, are we?
Okay, here's some of the scrap metal I've been telling you about. All the copper tubing. And that's where their electricity lines go. And this is their guttering off their buildings. They're their own worst enemy, this mob. Getting ready for an airport job.
Rainy day in Bougainville and Kaney's just about finished.
Take a photo of us, mate. Someone doing some work.
There's some hard workers there, wave hard workers. They're going fishing for the day. Okay, here we are at Europa Airport at Kieta. As you can see, there's not much standing here now. It's been cleaned up a fair bit. It was apparently quite messy a couple of years ago. I don't know who that young chap is. It's one of the locals, I'd say. Cost me a carton of grog too, you know. This is our improvised windsock. If you actually left a windsock here overnight, it wouldn't be there in the morning. We're a bit short of vehicles at the moment because we have heavy tasking, so we've had to allocate the TDW from my section in Townsville to pull a 20 tonner so we can put a couple of pallets on it. As you can see, the airfield just needs a bit of building to be carried out, and you could actually bring it back up to scratch. Here's my mate Trips working hard here. He's had a very hard day. This particular house, or sak, was only just completed recently, and they're doing a bit of building here in Europa or at Kieta at the moment, and there's a few other houses also going up in the area. A few of the boys going for a bit of a ride there on the tractor. He's probably running on coconut oil. Someone having a piggyback ride here. Bludger. Okay, I'm facing south now, and this is basically Kieta Beach, which runs parallel to the airfield. We were briefed when we first came over that it had been mined, but I know that people have walked up and down it, but I love my feet too much, so I'm not going to do that. Okay, now we're on the actual airfield itself, the runway. As you can see here, it's been dug up now. They did this every 100 metres approximately. As I was saying before, they dug the airfield up every 100 metres approximately, and they've actually charged us quite a lot of kina to repair the airfield so we can bring in aid to assist them. Where you can find the logic in that, I don't know. Okay, here comes the Herc. Here he comes, Mr. Freedom Bird. He bounced a tad then. That's Tony. He's a flight sergeant in the RAF. His job is, well, basically to park the Hercules. So you could say he's sort of like a parking attendant. Okay, this is Joel. He's in the BRA. Boys have to take the med supplies off, because they have to go straight away. The blue bag's a lovely male. A fair bit of discussion going on here because in the box is an engine for the LCM8 and it weighs 5 tonne and the capacity of the forklift is only 5 tonne. Now, as I said before, you may not have heard me due to a fair bit of noise, is that the load they're going to put on now, it's an engine from the LCM8. Now it weighs 5 tonne and the actual weight limit of the forklift is 5 tonne, and If anything, any of the hydraulics go on the forklift, we're going to have a rather sticky situation. We've pulled Steve-O's truck and trailer in a tad closer, so it's less distance for the forklift to travel. Less distance, less time, less chance for an accident to happen. Okay, here we go now. Doesn't look like anything's going to happen. Well, it's taken the weight. See by the back wheels are almost off the ground, so it's quite heavy. Okay, here we go. We've got to raise it now, get it onto the trailer. Well, they've done that quite well, in fact. Okay, I'm in the Herc now. We've only got one more pallet to go. That actual pallet that they just took off, it's an engine in there, but it wasn't for the LCM8. It's actually for HMAS Brunei. Just a tad bigger. And that's that. The old Herc's quite empty now. Oh, well, the old Herc's empty now. Loading's gone with, or unloading has gone without a hitch. With this particular pallet, we have to take a drum and a box container off before we can load it on the truck. Anyway, I've got to go and do a little bit of work now, so I'll see you all later. I hope you enjoyed Europa Airport, Kia. Okay, I've arrived back from Europa Airfield at Kieta. As you can see, the weather's turned a little bit grey. One of the jobs of Transport Troop in Bougainville is to provide fresh water to the team sites around Arawa and to logistics support team out at Loloho. And that's what I'm doing today. Each of these tanks holds 7,500 litres and the MAC itself holds 14,775. and sometimes we have to fill it up 3 or 4 times a day. The water point itself is located in the grounds or directly out front of the Peace Monitoring Group's headquarters in Arawa. Well, here it is, a lovely quiet Sunday morning. As you can see, the sun's about to stick his head up over there on the island. I've been here just under 2.5 months, and I'm having my 4th day off today, and I think I deserve it. Got nothing great planned for the day. I'll just go around and do a bit of filming so I can send it home, show you a few different things, a bit more life on Operation Bel Isi at Loloho in Bougainville, PNG. Being a Sunday, we'll naturally have a service for those who wish to attend at the little outdoor chapel here that the army priest, Father Taylor, has constructed. It's at a quiet spot where people can have a few minutes to themselves, and it's very peaceful here at the moment. Father Taylor has constructed most of the outdoor chapel himself, with a little assistance from some of his friends. He's quite popular on the island, and I believe his sermons are well attended. This particular hill in the centre of the screen now, it overlooks a PNGDF checkpoint, or as we call it, Checkpoint Charlie. The BRA during the crisis used to snipe at the personnel on Checkpoint Charlie, and in retaliation the PNGDF mined the hill. Since then they've lost any reference to the mines, so it's basically a no-go area. But the BRA had a little bit of success because the PNGDF personnel had to cross the road from their weapons pits to the toilets, and 4 personnel from the PNGDF were killed by snipers in one day. But at the moment that hill is a definite no-go area. The sun is now just starting to hit the peaks. As you can see, there's quite a lot of evidence of the fighting at Loloho during the crisis. This is one of the shrapnel holes in the wall of the Opera House. Here's another one. They're quite large, as you can see. This is another shrapnel hole in one of the containers near the kitchen. This is the same hole on the other side. I would hate to have been in front of that. Here we are down at the front gate where the guards are. The young Steve are there having a bit of a bludge. Over here we've got James and Sylvester. They're the people that protect us during the day, and they do a damn fine job of it.
When they're not out in the town. Pushed it now.
Okay, here you are people, the Anzac Village. Just want to say good day to all the family. Steve and I at the moment, we're going to go across the road there and film some of the damage and down to the power station there, just to give you a look at some other stuff that's just around this area. I'll see you later. Okay, we're just out the front, good 50 metres from the front gate. This is just another multi-$1,000 forklift that has met its end. Okay, we're across the road now, and here's a hoister forklift. I think this is about a 10-ton job. As you can see, the boys just set fire to the tyres. We had to actually drag this one out of the Anzac Village at LST to get it across the road when we cleaned up. Okay, what we have here is the remains of one of the mine trucks from Panguna. The actual tray from this particular vehicle is up behind CHE on the other end of the Opera House. Okay, you might be able to see these drag marks properly, but then again we had to drag this particular vehicle out from Anzac Village at LST. The boys just set fire to the rear tyres to make a little bit of a mess, a lot of smoke. A few $1,000s there. Okay, here's a little bit more damage. At the moment there's a reek of chemicals in the air, so we've just got to be careful where we're going around this area. Here we are in one of the office buildings that are across the road from LST. Good, it's air conditioned as you can see. Well, they sure didn't muck around with this place, did they? Well, from the look of things, I'd say these might have been the toilets. Okay, we're just filming one of the ledges here for air cylinders. The date, arrival date is the 23rd of the 7th 88. The acceptance date was the 5th of the 8th 88, and it says amount payable was 114 kina and 95 toya. But up the top there it says 1,532 kina. Okay, here we will go on for cartons of safety gear, shirts and such. Total amount 910 kina and 55 toya. A lot of money in those days. Well, still a lot of money now. Well, here we are about 50 metres from the building we're in filming. This is a park here, and there's about 15 buses here, and they're all being destroyed. All overgrown now. I don't think you can salvage any of these buses now. What they've done here is basically to every bus here is they've ripped the radiator out for the copper content to go and sell it, get a few bob. Well, this sign basically says it all, because the whole place just reeks of chemicals. I'm glad to get out of here, to be quite honest with you. There's the front gate view of LST Loloho. This is down at the wharf area, just on the other side of Loloho. We've got the storage tanks here for flammable liquid. That sign says it all. Itambu is the Talk Pisin word meaning danger. One of the many signs in the area, a bit useless now I suppose. Okay, this is the power station. It's just another couple hundred metres down the road. We'll just go down there and have a look inside. Okay, you can see the walls and the roof are mainly missing on the power station. The locals have done that in about the last 2 weeks. Stripped all the tin off it and that, and just carted it away. Okay, we're inside the power station now. You can see basically the vandalism and the damage that's been caused. A little bit of a meaning there, I believe. Black Bloody Killer. Kofi Kong. Okay, this is a small machine shop here. The old lathe over there. Okay, you've got the usual graffiti. Okay, around the back of the power station now. Okay, we're inside. Okay, we're right inside the power station now. You can see the boys did muck around. What they've done here is strip all the copper wire of the plastic or rubber around it so they can go and sell it. I doubt this one will ever work again. Here are the boys. Okay, that's the power station opposite Loloho. Another view of LST. All sorts of things down that water. You can see where they've removed the other electric motors. They've hooked wire up here to try and lift it off, and it doesn't look like they've succeeded. Well, Steve and I have had enough of the power station today. We're going to go back to LST and have a cold drink. Okay, we're back at Loloho. Okay, these are some of the signs we've had to put up in the area for the different chemicals that can be found here. And I believe you me, you can smell them quite often. The place just reeks. Basically this sign says danger, you no can come inside, as in the bottom line. It just says you cannot come inside. Hey! A nice day in Loloho. Missed. Okay, I was just filming the Frontline store then. Here's the dental side of CHE. Girls there slaving their guts out. Well, here we've actually got Steve-O doing a bit of work.
Oh yeah. You don't see Coney under here, do you? Too busy delegating.
What's the matter, Steve-O?
This is what real truckies do. They don't go around filming pictures all day. And there's work to be done. There's always Steve-O around. Shady under here.
Steve, what would you do with that 30-inch bar, mate, you used to weave your guts underneath that bloody diff?
Yeah.
Look, I had trouble getting the guts under that diff.
I usually tie my hands to the driveline and go sleep for an hour or two.
Yeah, you're right. One of our boys working hard. I'll be quite honest with you, I'm definitely fascinated with this mountain range up here. Two of our hardest workers here.
And well, one of the hardest workers.
Don't insult yourself like that, Steve-O.
Hey?
Don't insult yourself like that.
Yeah. Look at this dirt. Clean, clean.
Oh.
Need some of the grease. Camera's on.
Here comes another hard workers, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, g'day.
Yeah, just been up a few yarmers. Hi, Dingoes. Just about spat the dummy. Pulled the pen shot through, blue. Yeah, but no, it's fine. Thanks for your teeth.
Rightio, here we are at P.H. Kane's salon over at Bougainville. All he getting's a bloody diet cake for this job. As you can, oh, customer's done the bolt. Oh, there was a queue there a mile long, now they're all gone. He's doing Lambo here, the copper from Horsham.
Horsham in Australia, is it, mate?
Six-fingered banjo country.
Fair bloody dinkum.
Have a look at that for a nude nut. That's horrid.
Fair dinkum, Steve-o.
I've crushed a few sheep in my time, but I've never seen it so ugly as that.
You're not going to take that, are you, Lando? You're going to
Oh,
get
yeah.
up snorting, mate, are you?
Look at this, he's oh no, he's not reading. That'll do, we'll be here all day.
Mate, you can get a free choppy and a lolly when I get a haircut. Or I give a haircut for you blokes.
Smile. Look at the expression on his face, he's dedicated to his work.
You see what I got to put up at home now? You see what I got to put up with?
Couple of blows up the back and he's got another one out the chute.
Fair dinkum. Okay, now ladies and gentlemen, we have the finished product. Thank you, young man.
I'd just like to say I've been ripped off. I ain't paying you.
Okay, these are the spear and the arrows I got yesterday. What I'll do is I'll get the spear treated and I'll varnish it, and same with arrows before I come home. But I'm just waiting on the bow now. I should get it in a couple of days at least. Okay, here's another one of the old mountain peaks. You can only see the front one, you can't see the second one due to the rain. Okay, this is a shot from the same spot again, only about 15 minutes later than the last one. As you can see, no mountain range.
Working again.
The old chopper's coming back in now. Okay, there's another picture of it. You can see the three ridges now. Look at that, baities and termites working hard. Bel Isi's going to take a picture of the mountain peaks as well. There's another one of it. And yet another one.
Okay, what I have here is approximately 168 Territory of New Guinea shillings. I bought them today off one of the locals for 20 kina. I wouldn't have a clue how much these would get back in Australia, but I think it may be a bit more than 20 kina.
Okay, at the moment I'm going on another airport job. I just thought I'd film a little bit of it while we go. At the moment we're approximately a kilometre from Arawa itself. Arawa's on the right. beautiful day in paradise. I'll be showing you a little bit of the damage to the buildings on the way to the airport. My mate Bob in the whiskey up front. The truck I'm in at the moment is pretty heavily loaded with pallets for the RAF flight that's coming in. I'll have to leave you for a while. I've got to go through a few gears. As you can see, it's absolutely beautiful on this island. Building on the right back there was the bottle shop with no beer. didn't make it. I think this stretch of road would be one of the most beautiful on the island. That was Tony, that flight sergeant in the RAF, taking all his gear to the airfield. Up here used to be the Premier's house until they burned it during the crisis. We're coming up to Kieta now. Kieta is just on the other side of this hill. Locals there. Complex at Kieta. few small puddles to negotiate. There used to be a school in there, but it got burnt down during the crisis. A few bumps there, sorry about that. Used to be a garage. Those bumps. As you can see, you've got destruction on one side and you've got absolute beauty, the beauty of the island on the other. You can see the two complete contrasts at the one time. Okay, I stopped and checked my load about 2 kilometres back, and the other vehicles have caught up and passed me. I'm nearly at the end of another tape. So that's 2 tapes I've filmed now. that one. Now that's at school there. Whoops, another big bump, that one. About 500 metres from the airfield now. I hope you enjoyed the scenery from Arawa to the airfield. It's quite breathtaking. It is indeed a beautiful island. And I hope to take some more film for you. Well, here we are at the airfield again. I've unloaded the truck and we're just waiting on the Herc to land so we can unload it. Put the pallets on the trucks, tie them down and then move back to Loloho. These are the Fijians, they're going home and I've got 48 and a wakey to go. Anyway, here's the old Herc on his way. He's just checking out which way the wind's blowing, but I can guarantee him at the moment, as you can see by the windsock, nil wind. And ladies and gentlemen, home in Australia, we've got one of the hardest working termites here. Young Bob working towards his vehicle. One day soon, our freedom bird will be coming in to take me home. Beautiful landing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the tape that I've just done, and I'm sure there's going to be more to follow.